CM Punk is set to miss WrestleMania 40 after all the coming back to the company, wanting the main event. It doesn't look like it's going to happen this year. We're going to talk about it, possible replacements, etc., etc. What's up, people? My name is Mex, the WrestleManiac, if you will. Back again with another episode of the E, alongside my co-host, Anafi.
Anafi, full professional, formerly known as the VHS Pappy. And you know what time it is, man. I've got the black hoodie. If you guys saw the stream and I open it at 1,000 points, it's 1,000 points time. But, yeah, big up, man. It's been a good, I say, great week of PLE and obviously post show yesterday as well. So I'm ready to talk about a lot of stuff today.
Yeah, man. It's been a crazy ride from, firstly, I guess we should start with thanking everyone that, was part of the Mandem weekend that came out, joined us. The Royal Rumble watch party was incredible. It was great fun. So thanks everyone for coming through. Stay tuned for further watch parties and things of that nature. But yeah, we had a whale of a time. Talking about all kinds of the stuff that took place, and obviously we'll get to the fallout first, and then we'll kind of come back and talk about the Rumble bits. So, like we opened the show with, CM Punk, man, comes out in a sling on Monday Night Raw, opened the show, and it's a very heartfelt promo about maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm never going to get to do this main event. He did make some really nice touching comparisons to there's more important things. He's obviously seen people recovering from things like cancer, firemen and the risks that they have to take and stuff like that. But he's very adamant that, if not this year, next year, he'll be back, he'll be stronger, etc., etc. And I thought that this was probably the best promo he's cut since he's come back. None of that kind of cookie cutter stuff, and I'm happy to be home, and I never wanted to leave the company, and all of those kind of stuff, which is here or there at this point because we know how much he detests WWE. But this was literally like a man's, livelihood was taken from him. The rug has been pulled under from his feet, and he's been blindsided from an achievement he wanted, something he wanted to achieve in terms of getting at least the first night main event of WrestleMania. What did you think of, before obviously he was interrupted, what did you think of this side of the promo?
I thought it was great. I thought it was very great. From him, like, I feel like he stripped everything back. You saw tears in his eyes. So immediately you thought, oh shit, this is serious. Like some of the stuff he was saying, like, it kind of like, even when he was talking about like him, like obviously the firefighters and the people that he knew that was sick and stuff, like, it kind of gave me this like speaking for the people, and that's what CM Punk has been like from time, like being for the people and doing the people's work, like speaking for the people. And so it was just good seeing him there, talking like that. So yeah, a part of me feels like this is a swerve, though, a big swerve.
I did think that as
well, very big swerve, and I think the swerve will come at Elimination Chamber. CM Punk threw a punch with his injured arm.
Yeah.
Like, I thought like after the first kick, and okay, I don't remember we're jumping the gun here, yeah, but after the first kick, yeah, at, that CM Punk delivered, then he threw a punch. I feel like McIntyre should have dropped on the ground, and then they should have had something else there. But CM Punk throwing a punch made me think, maybe he might not be injured after all.
Yeah.
Because knowing how CM Punk gets injured, I don't think, like we've seen from AEW, we've seen from other places where when CM Punk gets injured, he's injured. He doesn't engage in none of that. He'll go from the TV screen, but he's come back on TV with a sling. And even what's funny, he even took off the sling. He even took off the sling, bruv. He took off the sling. So yeah, like it just kind of like, I just kind of thought, wait, this might be a swerve. But nevertheless, it was a great promo. Drew coming out was great as well. But
yeah, I did think it was. When we got to the Drew bit, like, how's he fighting with the busted up tricep, whatever? Obviously, people still do. Obviously, we saw Cody have a whole bloody match with a torn pectoral.
No, but Cody showed us the actual evidence. Yeah, I mean,
so I did think the same, but at the same time, it's like, why would you be swerving us though? Like, I literally Rollins is doing the exact same thing in
Mm.
terms of I'm injured, but I've got enough in the tank to have my WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
So why would you? That's the only part I can't really work out as to.
Maybe
you
I'm
know,
thinking
I
two
would
reasons, right?
go
I'm
on.
thinking maybe they're probably trying to tell a story. Probably even going to get Cody versus someone else at Mania. But I think they're probably even trying to sell a match at Elimination Chamber where it's Seth versus Drew instead, or probably Drew not Seth. I say Seth versus Drew. So it's CM
Yeah.
Punk versus Drew instead. Or probably do a thing where it's like they probably CM Punk probably bucks out and goes, listen, this is all part of the plan. I just try to get you guys on my side so I can get closer to get into the title and stuff. So I think it go two ways, man. Who knows, man? But I just felt like it was a swerve.
Yeah, there was an element of that, to be fair. But we've jumped the gun. We jumped the gun.
We did.
Drew McIntyre came in.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre came in, and Drew McIntyre at first looked like, again, he was about to sympathize with CM Punk. I've been in this position. I know what you're feeling right now, etc., etc. And then Drew McIntyre turned around and said probably the most evil line of 2024 so far.
Brother,
I
evil.
prayed for you to be in this position. In terms
the delivery was epic, though. The delivery was epic. Epic.
It was world class. This cemented the heel turn, if you like, or cemented what Drew's been.
Yeah.
His character's been angling to. Like, it's been a bit. He's done heelish things. He's behaved like a bit of a prick at times, but this was the icing on the cake that, to say that you prayed for a man to have his dream taken away from him.
Do you know what's mad?
Then he went on to say like, now I'm going to go and take your position and main event WrestleMania again. I thought that was nice by Drew for his character anyway.
Drew even swerved me as well, because when he came, he was like, for the past couple months, whatever, I've been a bit spiritual. I was like, maybe we might be seeing some sort of Drew where Drew's going to mention a Bible scripture or some sort of Bible verse or some sort of, I don't know, sing a Bible song, like do some praise and worship. But man flipped it and said, I've been praying on your downfall, fam. And I think this is the Drew that we wanted, the Scottish psychopath. Even when the whole thing happened and Sami Zayn ran in the ring, he was at the end of the ring like he's flipping the It clown. Do you know the clown It when he's in the sewers like that, watching him?
Yeah,
it's good to see, man. I think this is what we need from Drew. Hopefully, obviously, when Roman drops the title and stuff, we'll probably get Drew as the main heel, the big heel of the company. I think he can work that proper good. He's just great, man. He's just doing some good work, man. But there is a swerve there. There is a swerve for sure. There is a big swerve for sure. I was a bit confused when Sami Zayn came out though for CM Punk. Then I just realized Sami Zayn and Drew are beefing. But that was a good touch as well. Very good touch.
Yeah, Drew's been really, really good, to the point now where obviously a vacancy has opened up. If CM Punk is injured, if CM Punk cannot, compete at WrestleMania, you've got, a potential title match situation that's got an opening. We'll obviously talk about what happened with that in a second, but there's a Drew that his name is firmly in the hat right now, I would say. Of course, there's a Gunter that they've been quietly building as well. So there's a couple people there that can step into the place, and arguably, I'm sure no one will complain if Gunter, or at this point, Drew McIntyre beat Seth Rollins for that title at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I
think Gunter will be the best bet, but from what Drew is doing right now, I think Drew's winning me over big time. With the talking in the ring, how sinister he's being to people, him going from beefing Judgment Day to now beefing CM Punk now. And I think that he should basically punish CM Punk in a way that's like, cool, your arms are broken, I'm gonna break the other one. That's what you should be doing. Like, still Shinsuke Nakamura's gimmick. I'm going to break your back. See, I'm going to break your arm, bro. Shout out to Ola for that one. But I'm going to break your arm. That should be the thing still. So, I think Drew should definitely get a chance at that. Would you mind a triple threat?
Between who? Gunter, Drew, and Seth?
But that's the same as last year, isn't it?
Yeah, apart from no Sheamus and Seth with the
Sheamus,
title,
yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't do that. It's definitely a singles match, especially where we're still trying to work hard to beat the allegations to establish this title. It needs a good feud. CM Punk would have been that. CM Punk, I'm sure, would have helped this title a long way along without having to win it, just to have a really monumental feud with Seth. But unfortunately, don't look like we're gonna get that now.
Yeah.
So yeah, CM Punk out. We've mentioned, I guess, a couple of the guys that are the favorites to step into that particular space. Just to kind of look at a couple of comments. Big up Mr. Frimpong, who was present in the place, loading bar on Saturday night. Yeah, he says it's a great night. Thanks for coming, bro. Glody says the Drew line was brazy. What a hater. Yeah,
crazy, fam.
It was very, very mad. Mr. Frimpong also says that Drew's been cooking. And Glody says thoughts on Seth versus Zayn versus Drew at Mania. I don't mind this either. I can't lie.
Seth versus Zayn versus Drew.
I don't mind something like that. Or I thought we at one point we were looking at getting maybe Zayn versus Seth.
Yeah.
Because there's still this whole thing of Zayn hasn't won a world title, blah, blah, blah. I think there's good potential for that as well. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily mind. It wouldn't be as high profile though as Drew and Gunther and CM Punk.
CM Punk, yeah.
But it'll be feel good for the fans, I think.
No, facts. I don't know about Zayn, man. I can't lie. Zayn,
he's off the boil. He's off the boil right now.
Yeah, bro. Don't know, man. I don't know about it. I'd rather see Seth and Drew, man, go at it. Yeah. Or Seth and Gunther, but maybe Gunther has to do more work leading up to the weeks of WrestleMania. But yeah, I'd rather see either of them two. Or I think Zayn doesn't do it for me still. Even I was burning when it. Do you know I'm jumping the gun too much? Yes, Robert, man. I'm gonna spoil this whole podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk about Zayn and I guess the Royal Rumble. But yeah, it's a very interesting position to be in. And then of course, there was the whole situation with Cody Rhodes and Rollins. So Cody Rhodes comes out for his segment. Cody Rhodes, very happy, elated. Samantha gave him a grand, introduction.
That was cool.
2023 and 2024 Royal Rumble winner. He was so happy with it. He asked her politely for her to repeat it. She did. Crowd were eating it up. Crowd were saying he deserves it, etc., etc., etc. He talked about his mission and all of that kind of stuff, and obviously off the back of Royal Rumble, which we'll speak about in a second, he discussed how he knows who he's going after, etc., etc. Cue Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins walks in, and Seth Rollins basically twangs Cody Rhodes,
which I thought was weird, but yeah, go on.
Bro, this was so weird. Now, I understand they needed to do something because obviously it looks like the CM Punk match is off the cards. But Rollins said, before you make your final decision on choosing Roman, basically consider choosing this title. That Roman's title, it doesn't represent anything. It's the Hollywood title. It's for
the Hulk Hogan title.
It's for politicers. It's the Hulk Hogan title, this, that, and the other. And this is the modern day workman's title, the blue collar title. This is the title that Dusty would have won and would have chosen, sort of thing. Pulling on the heartstrings there with the Dusty line, especially. And I understand what Rollins was trying to get at. I felt like Rollins delivered the promo fantastically. I thought it was well.
Yeah, it was
done.
great. It was great. It's captivating.
Cody sold it well. Cody then said, "You know what? You give me something to think about. I will consider it." Left the ring. Promo done. Performance within this, I thought, was great from both men. The actual content of the promo now, and this is one thing here, right? Big up Abe in the comments.
Yeah,
he says, "Why is the world champion doing pick me? Not a good look. Should have been presented better." 100%. Why is the world champion
it was weird
begging for a world title match here?
It's normally the other way. It's normally when the Royal Rumble finishes, they get the 2 champions in the ring, and Cody would pick the champion. Oh, is it you? No. Is it you? No. It's you I want. That's how it should be. But the fact that Seth came... Okay, do you know one thing I liked about what Seth said? Seth said this title was by us, for us.
Yeah.
And it basically sums up what Cody's been doing. When he said that, when he's been going to live shows, Cody's always been there doing all sorts of stuff. I hear it, because that's what this bot has done. But the way it's happening now, I don't know, man. From what we had last year with Cody going for the Universal Championship, Universal Championship, if he doesn't go for the Universal Championship next year, this year, in 2 months' time, 3 months, is it 3 months, 2 months? Forget the whole thing. The story's not finished. The story's not finished.
Yeah,
I don't want Cody to wrestle for Seth's belt.
Big goal.
Myth.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Maybe somewhere down the line he gets a big goal, but for now, bro, we want Undisputed Championship, fam.
Rhodes, Cody Rhodes has been on the same brand as Rollins for the past year, whilst Rollins has been holding that title.
Yeah.
So
they've
if
never
he
met
wanted
each
to
other.
wrestle for that title, he could have done that all this time
ago. Yeah.
And like you're rightly saying, he should go for the undisputed title.
Yeah.
Now, the next issue is when, because we all know that's probably still the case, when Rhodes picks the undisputed title, it's gonna make the Rollins title look crap.
Look crap, yeah.
Because the man's rejected going after it now.
Yeah. Unless someone like a Gunther comes up and says,
them man can validate it, but I mean, then they're gonna look like second-class citizens.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, Cody rejected this belt. Oh, but can I get a chance at it?
Can I get a chance? Yeah. Oliver Twist.
Bro, can I have some more, bro?
Can I have some more, bro? Come on, man.
This is exactly it. Like, I don't feel like anyone is looking good in this situation.
No.
The champion has come out and begged for you to pick him. The title is obviously going to be rejected. Yeah. So that don't look good. And then whoever's going to then fill the spot is going to look like a second class citizen.
Yeah. Like when I saw it, I was like, do you know, because when I woke up today, I went on my phone and I saw that Cody and Seth had a face off, and immediately I thought, probably trying to run back something for Elimination Chamber where Seth has come back and go, oh, well done on the title, but you still haven't beat me, blah blah. And I was like, okay, cool, that makes sense, because Cody, Seth is trying to prove himself they can get the one up. But from the promo yesterday, I didn't really grasp that. I didn't really get that. There was no thing of like, oh, you've beaten me before, I'm trying to get you again. Maybe because Seth is a face now, rather than him be a heel character. But if he came on that sort of vibe, I think everything would have made proper sense. Like Seth coming down, showing off his title and being like, yeah, you beat me time ago, but I'm still the champion. Look at you. I'll finish my story. That should have been the ball game they're playing at, but him coming out and doing that is myth, man. At this point, what did someone say? At this point, he might as well go to NXT and ask flipping Ilya Dragunov, I'm gonna come for your title too. Ilya Dragunov should come out as well and do the same thing, bro.
Yeah, bro. Edge went around everywhere.
That was cold though. That was cold. That was fun.
He made it feel important, although none of us believed he was going anywhere other NXT, than where he was going. But it's a difficult one. I'm thinking, obviously, you mentioned the correct point of he's a face character, Seth Rollins. Could they have done this more subtly, like backstage? If like, say Cody's getting ready for a match and Rollins just comes up to him and says like, oh, like I saw you pointing at Roman, you're not considering staying here, you're not considering going after me, and then he could kind of play on his pride a bit, almost like, oh, okay, you can run off to Roman, that's fine. Since you probably don't think you can beat me again. Yeah, just something like that. That's a bit more subtle if you want him to consider you, rather than literally like
have a face to face.
This is the belt. This is the belt. Like it's like I don't really
even
know.
Like an opening for, obviously you saw I love the way they opened off Raw, by the way, with people walking in and stuff. It was great. Even the opening there of Cody Rhodes walking down to through the backstage. If he bucked into Seth there, and they had a little 5 minute, 3 minute, it would be like, oh wow, okay, cool. Move on, next one. Then Cody comes out and basically everyone praises him, whatever, and that part is done. We move on to the next thing. But it could have been done better.
Yeah, even I think, like we're saying, if we could have started like a quiet conversation backstage, and then next week again, it's like, oh yeah, have you made your choice yet? Then next week again, it's like a bit of a prompt again, till it gets to the point where it's like, and this is character development for Rollins. He's like, I need you to face me for this title because we need to put this title on the map. Like, I need this as recognition so everyone knows that I am the guy. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we've got to this point of desperation far too quickly if this was the way we're going to go. And like you said, we still got 2 months of TV to tell before Mania. And we're already here begging people to take title matches.
Plus a pay-per-view as well, plus a flipping Elimination Chamber, which is going to open up another contender for in one of the belts. I'm sure, no, not one of the belts, but we already know who's going for Seth's belt. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it was too early.
We have to remember, like, you know, give or take, for Rollins, this is going to be 8 weeks, no action. Rollins is going to be cutting promos for the next 8 weeks before Mania, and it's like, this is where you are already, begging man for to face you.
Even if can I? Is this man me saying this, Sharon?
Go on.
Would you prefer it if Rollins was based on commentary, and before Cody came out, or even like during the match, Rollins is talking about why his belt is the most prestigious belt in the company, and saying that Cody should choose his belt on commentary? Do you see the vision? Because obviously he's injured, and there's that thing of WWE, like there's that thing in wrestling where when someone's injured, they can spend time on commentary, do whatever. If he done that, I think that would probably be a bit more like, you know, give a bit more.
We're singing from the same hymn sheet, because every example we're giving is just, if this is the angle you're going to take, be more subtle. That's it. Commentary would have been more subtle. He would have been putting himself over, like you said, putting the title over, and to make it like quietly fester in the back of Cody's head. Yeah, why wouldn't I just pick the World Heavyweight Championship? Plus, I've beaten Rollins 3 times already.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I face this guy for his title? Yeah. But they've just went from A to Z too fast, and now it's like, how are we going to sell this in any other way now? So, it was very weird. Abe says here in the comments, I think the only way they redeem this is for Gunther to lose the IC title at Elimination Chamber, then do an Edge in 2009 and force himself into the chamber, win it, and then destroy Rollins at Mania. I mean, that's possible. The only
he can't go Elimination Chamber. You can't fly.
I don't think he can go Elimination Chamber. I think Elimination Chamber is his last pay-per-view that he can't leave the country for, and then he'll be free after that. So I guess that kind of puts a nail in that one. But I think you can. This is the thing now. Cody as a Raw guy, but he's clearly going to go for that SmackDown title. As an undisputed one. So a Raw guy is going to win this at this point to face. Maybe it's Drew McIntyre or Gunther. Drew McIntyre probably wins it. He's been doing good work, man. And this is it with WrestleMania. Around this season, as of November, you just have to keep yourself hot. Because people will get injured, plans will change, things will move around. Like, momentum can carry you. We've seen that with Daniel Bryan and stuff like that. Like, honestly, Drew's done some great stuff, and I don't think he should be overlooked for this.
Big time.
Title and this title match.
Big time. And I feel like he should injure more people. That should be his bag. Like Randy, just injure people, fam. Just make people feel like, if you're in a ring with them, you're gonna hurt them. So
he definitely should be in the conversation. But let's move on to Royal Rumble. Before we do, pick up everyone that's watching live, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to WrestThings. New videos on the channel practically every day.
Also, we've got a live straight after us on the TV channel. This is basically a TV station today. It is a TV station, but we've got a video that dropped literally as soon as we came up, before we came on live. Okada, WWE bound Okada, the WWE what's the title again? WWE Superstar.
Kazuchika Okada is a WWE superstar.
Go and watch that and get triggered, please. But it's a great video. Mex really done a great job on that. So guys, go check that out. A lot of great points in there. Also, straight after we come off live, there's a live stream that's gonna come on our channel after for 2K, our 2K series as well. Everyone's in it. I think Mex is making his debut tonight on that 2K. guys, watch out for that one, man. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, a lot of content. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into the Royal Rumble, man. We'll start from, I guess, one of the biggest talking points from the weekend: Jade Cargill making that debut. You cut up the reactions so well. They've been doing the rounds on the internet and on the socials, and that people have been hitting me up. I'll tell you afterwards. I'll tell you someone that hit me up about this for our faces and
oh yeah, right, cool.
Yeah, Jade debuting, man. What was your reaction? What do you feel now that it's happened?
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I remember when we was watching it, and no one clocked it was Jade until I saw, because we can't hear the Willy because everyone's talking and stuff. But on the Titantron, I saw Jade's logo from AEW, basically something similar. I was like, wait, it's Jade. Yeah. So, bro, my a part of my body has risen. Bro, I got gas, so I was like, yo, this is crazy. Jade is officially in WWE. I think it was the great time to bring her out. Best time to bring her out. And even the people that was in the ring that she was coming up against, Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Bianca Belair. I'm even sure who else? Naomi was in there. She even eliminated Naomi and Bianca and Becky Lynch.
Becky.
Bro, this was the best way to bring her out. And we can now look forward to WrestleMania. I think to myself, we're going to get the dream match. I think they should give us a dream match now. And we should then go on to have
them two team up. And Bianca?
Yeah, them two team up. Them two become a tag team. Honestly, brother, I could see these two in the tag team and running, because I don't think Bianca's won a tag team yet. She hasn't won a tag team title yet. It'll be the best time for her to chill. Win the tag team, them two come together, win the tag team belts, have their match, handshake, done, tag team belts. Out of somewhere down the line, probably Jade Cargill turns heel, whatever, and runs over her, whatever. But for now, let's walk towards this match at WrestleMania. It's the best time to do it. Let's not delay it. It's the best time.
I'm here for that, and I mean, I can give some reasons why I don't think they should do that just yet. I don't think there's any reason to rush, but just in terms of bringing Jade out, I just thought was terrific. I told probably everyone in Loading Bar on Saturday night, it's not happening. We're not getting Jade at the Rumble. I don't think so. When she came out, I could not believe it. I was leaning back. I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I just feel like in this world, this transfer market of wrestling we get nowadays, even the way more so, we've seen people move from company to company in the past, or come with different names or whatever the case is. Their name has to change because of trademarks. But in this world, how it is now, if you've built your stock enough, you come as you are. And it's literally you've picked up Jade from AEW and you've moved her and dropped her in WWE.
The theme song even sounds familiar as well. The theme song has
they got it. The guitar, they got it so right. They got it so right. It was so close to what we've become familiar with. The logo, like you said, was so close to what we're familiar with. They just got it all right. And this is why sometimes you cannot rush these things. You can't rush. You have to wait. Bro. Yeah, you have to wait till it's perfect. Now, we didn't see her on Raw. There was other stars from the Rumble that were on Raw and that were mentioned, like Andrade signed his Raw contract. Bron Breakker, he was calling Nicole this. So there's other people mentioned. Jade wasn't mentioned at all. I think she had a little promo package for her performance in the Rumble, and that was about it. Where do you think Jade turns up? Did they not mention her on Raw because she's not going to be on Raw?
Yeah, I don't think she's
SmackDown. Going to do you think she's going to be?
So I saw a report online. I saw a tweet online or report, whatever, and it said that Naomi and Andrade are going to be on Raw, and
I think Naomi's going to be on SmackDown.
Oh, really? I saw Bron Breakker and Jade Cargill going to be on SmackDown.
Naomi's on SmackDown on Friday.
She's going to be on SmackDown Friday. Okay, so maybe both of them go on SmackDown, but I see Jade going on SmackDown. SmackDown makes sense for her to start off at.
I think NXT makes sense.
NXT?
It sounds mad. for all the star power she has. I know that, but like, I just think there's still stuff she needs to do wrestling wise.
Yeah, okay.
Practice, get the reps in. I don't think there's any point in her being on SmackDown. If she's on SmackDown, she's not gonna wrestle every week.
She's
That's
not.
the
You're right.
first thing for
You're
sure.
right. You're right.
And that means she's not gonna get better.
I can see her being NXT champion first before she moves on. I think she needs to conquer NXT first, then go into thing. You're right. It makes sense. And if that case, I'm watching NXT tonight. I have to.
100%.
I have to watch NXT tonight. she's a draw. It's a draw.
100%. I honestly think, and I know it's not going to be, especially after, like I say, such a big performance in the Rumble, I don't think it'll be the favorite thing for everyone. But, you know, she has time in the sense that she's 31 years old.
Yeah.
Like, she's come here to learn. She's come here to do this properly. On top of everything, NXT are about to have a TV deal start.
CW, yeah.
The CW later this year.
Yeah.
But by then, surely they're gonna want her to be like an established champion on the roster.
Yeah.
Like, they need someone why everyone is tuning in. And from my understanding, CW is like close to the equivalent of our like terrestrial TV.
Yeah, so I spoke to a friend of ours, and he said that he was on holiday at one point, and when the news broke out, he had to ask someone that was obviously in the States. He had to ask someone in the States, how big is CW? And it's that CW is big. It's on everyone's TV, as in you can't avoid it. It's so grandiose, like as in it's like having ITV. You can't avoid ITV.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like it's terrestrial TV. It might not do. I don't know what kind of numbers it does, but it's in
apparently a lot of people watch it. A lot of people watch CW, and they get a lot of like hero shows in there as well that people tune in for as well. Super.
So they're gonna need big names and people of that caliber to hold down the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the correct move. I think they make her champion down there. They give her loads of matches, loads of reps. She can still come up and do the main roster thing because we're seeing Carmelo Hayes do something similar.
Yeah. Apparently he's going to the main roster now. He's gonna be on SmackDown.
I mean, he's still got his trick story to round off.
He's
gonna be on NXT tonight in the Dusty Cat Classic. But yeah, there's it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good wherever she lands. Let's talk about the winner, Bayley. I think we both predicted Bayley to win, right?
Yeah, we both predicted it, man. Hey, I can't wait for us to do the prediction shows, man. When we do the prediction show and it comes up like Sky Sports on you guys on YouTube, yeah, you might not gonna see the hard work that goes into this stuff, man, and why people watch these pay-per-views like back and forth. But I think Bayley was a great choice. I was happy she won. She was my pick for the women's Rumble. She played the game well. I think there was a mistake in the match, where Kairi Sane got eliminated. That wasn't meant to happen. I'm guessing something would happen in the match where I don't know. Maybe they turned on her during that match, but obviously they improvised and things made sense. I don't know if you clocked here. You see when Asuka got eliminated, before Asuka got eliminated, she was standing on the ramp, right? Watch it again, yeah. She told Bianca Belair to eliminate her.
Oh, is it?
She literally looks and she says, "Eliminate me," and they cut camera. She eliminates her. So maybe they had to find a way to work their way around it. But yeah, big up Bayley, man. It was well deserved. I'm looking forward to her, lifting up the title at Mania. But I think they need to get to the breaking of. I didn't finish off the part on Raw where she came out and they gave her adulation.
Yes, she came out. They were giving her. They were, kind of. To be honest, they were just cackling and stuff, doing what they do. It was Bayley that's putting herself over. Then Rhea Ripley came out, said about a couple of words. Nia Jax came out.
Then banged it.
Nia Jax came out and flattened her and stuff. And then Nia Jax basically took the mic and threatened Bayley. She's like, "If you know what's good for you, Rhea's mine. You're not gonna pick Rhea." And then she was like, "Yeah, if you let me finish, I was gonna announce who I'm picking on Friday on SmackDown," which I don't think she is. I don't think she's going to announce it. Yeah, I think it's too early, especially there hasn't been any heel turn within Damage Control. Yeah. I'll be very surprised if she picks Rhea Ripley and sticks with Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. So I don't think she'd go for Rhea Ripley, man. That's a waste. That's a big waste. There's Kairi Sane. Not Kairi Sane. There's Io Sky there. She's there. She's waiting, bruv. The story's unfolding. These men are screwing you behind your back. I think maybe something happens at Elimination Chamber where she's like, bun it. I'll pick my person. It's you, Io Sky, I'm going for. So
yeah. But like I was saying, something's gonna have to happen. I can't remember who said it. Someone saying like, you know, the Batista thing with Triple
Yeah,
H. Maybe you hear the girls backstage. Oh, they could do that angle. But yeah, you can, you know, you hear the girls backstage talking about Bailey. Then Bailey finally realizes that these lot don't actually like me. And then she goes out and chooses EO to go up against. But even EO looked worried on the show when Bailey was like, "Oh, I'll make my choice on Friday." EO's face was a bit like,
she screwed it.
like, because obviously Nia had just threatened Bailey not to pick Rio. So yeah, could be very interesting. But Bailey, well deserved. I loved her final elimination. Obviously, Liv Morgan was eliminated Jade, and then she quickly eliminated Liv.
That was good.
Kind of sums up Bailey and just her sneaky ways.
Antics, yeah.
So yeah. It was really good, and on the whole, like you said, the women's rumble was good. The better not rumble on the night for sure. People were talking about like, you know, the botches and this, that, and the other. But for me personally, and I know I might be adding Maggie to this, but like, it's a rumble. Like
botches need to happen. Botches need to happen in the rumble. It makes sense for botches to happen in the rumble.
This is a race to become number one contender.
It needs to be
sloppy. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I don't particularly mind it. It was, you know, no one hurt themselves or anything like that. So yeah, this was.
I think we forgot to mention one name that was I think this is the biggest surprise of the whole Rumble PLE in general. Jordan Grace. I was so happy,
of course.
I was so happy, man.
You spotted her,
bro. Again, music. I saw her name. I said, "E Jordan Grace." Because at first I heard it, I was like, I thought I was gonna hear "Holla" if you hear me. Because I heard the sirens in it. But it was actually Jordan Grace. I was like, "E Jordan Grace," and she came out. She had a long time in the Rumble. She looked good in the ring. She looked like she was made for WWE. I'm sorry.
She looked like a WWE superstar. I said
to sign her up. I think is there something different about the cameras in WWE? Because everyone just looks great. Everyone looks shiny. Everyone looks amazing, bro. Everyone looks good. Bro. Yeah, man.
I definitely felt the same. I thought, nah, this is brilliant, man. Great inclusion. Absolutely great inclusion. And I hope this isn't the end of it in terms of the crossover and stuff like that. With TNA, could be fun if we can get more of it.
I'm thinking I want to predict a Worlds Collide though, NXT. A Worlds Collide, TNA versus NXT. That'll be epic, fam. Epic. Yeah.
Definitely, that could be good. Let's talk about the men's rumble. Like we said, a little less eventful, just because I think of the way they done it. Like the women's was quite well mixed in terms of every entry with surprises and returns and regular roster members. The men's seemed to be very much a dump of regular roster members for like the first 14 people. Then Cody came out, and then, you know, a couple of names. I think Gunther came out shortly after Cody, and then the other big hitters in Punk and Drew McIntyre came out right towards the end, with Sami Zayn coming out at number 30.
Brother.
We saw a return from Andrade as well in that rumble.
That was great.
What did you think of the men's rumble and the numbers and stuff?
I think it was done well. When I mean done well in terms of like we didn't need any legends to put anyone over. They used everyone on the card to make it good, and it wasn't like the one we done Shane McMahon. It was actually done well. Like it was actually, there was a lot of star power in the ring. When Gunther come in, that was great. When Cody came in, I was a bit nervous. I was thinking to myself, this rumble's not for you, brother. But I feel like the vehicle to get the way when we got to the end and CM Punk got eliminated, I was like, okay, cool. It makes sense. This is the easiest way for Cody to finish off his story. Because if Cody now lost and now went the other way and had to go for Elimination Chamber, I'm sure he's done the struggle. If the struggle's done, like we've had 2-time Royal Rumble winners before, give it to him. It makes sense. Like, yeah, and it'll be too easy for CM Punk. CM Punk hasn't had. Can I explain? Can I frame it well? Yeah, before anyone comes to comment, CM Punk hasn't had the trials and tribulations that Cody has had. When I mean trials and tribulations, I mean as in wrestling on the indies, coming back to the Royal Rumble, coming back to WWE and earning everyone's respect again, fighting with a broken pec. Like at this case, CM Punk will probably need to do that for me to say, yeah, cool, he's ready for it. Like this is his chance. But not to be dip. I feel like CM Punk was struggling a bit in that ring still.
He was. He was, and I think there's a bigger piece here that everyone needs to talk about in regards to his general conditioning.
Yeah.
Because 3 injuries, like relatively serious ones in 3 years, 2 in AEW and now this, like, is he not rehabbing properly, or like it's just general conditioning is poor? Like, I don't know.
Someone said online, yeah, hey, I don't understand. Is this guy not stretching? Stretching. Man's not doing this. He's not doing bro. To say West is not stretching is crazy, because he's always doing videos of him stretching backstage. But yeah, so he definitely needs something. I don't know, man. He needs prayer. Hopefully this is a swerve and this is just to play on the fact that he always gets injured all the time. But yeah, he definitely needs something, man. He finished off the whole match though. He finished.
Yeah, he said to the medical team apparently that he's finishing this match. He went down obviously quite early when there's still quite a lot of people in the ring. He said to the medical team that I'm finishing this match. But what a disaster it would have been if he won it. What would they have done if he won the Rumble? If he was supposed to win, like,
they'd have to rerun it, or you probably have to work on a broken arm.
Yeah, God knows what they would have done. But Cody won it. Cody saying he's still the guy. To be honest, one of my favorite parts of that entire Rumble was Cody pointing to the WrestleMania sign and then turning around and pointing to Roman.
Yeah,
like I just absolutely love the fact, like,
that was great.
And excuse me, I don't have any other way to say this apart from the baby face is not a pussy-o.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what I'm after. You're there in your box.
Yeah,
doing big man sitting down. I'm coming after you, brother. Like, it's like just the aggressiveness of it all. Like, the baby.
That was even a great touch in itself.
Yeah,
that was a great. Having the champions in the crowd was just a great thing in itself. Like, getting Roman's reactions, even getting Seth eating popcorn. Great. I remember. I think I was saying to the boys, last time I saw something like that was I think Invasion, and even Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson was celebrating when Stone Cold won the Rumble. Yeah, it's great. We need more of that whole, because that's like sports presentation, right? Yeah, it's like when you go watch a football game, you see, for example, say if Arteta was banned for a game, he's in the crowd, you see him reacting. Yeah, bro. When you need that, man, it's good, man. So
it's just Cody's like, we're not wasting time with this one. I don't need to think. I don't need to. Who am I picking? All of that. Like, I'm coming for you, brother. Like, and Roman sold it so well. Roman had the look of fear in his eyes, and obviously then Heyman gave him the title and it was like, kind of show him you're not scared, in it. Like, it was just the point in the he's just so on it, basically. That was really good way. I had CM Punk to win the Rumble, but with Cody, I'm fine with it. I don't mind it. It makes sense. It shows that we're still on course. Cody is still that guy. Let's hopefully this time around, let's get it done. Let's finish the bloody story.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now. If we get to WrestleMania XL and the match finishes and we hear 1, 2, 3, bro, I'm telling you right now, there'll be a riot. People are going to run into the ring. People are going to run into the ring and beat Roman Reigns up himself. Bro, it'll be a riot. Philly will be a mess, fam. They'll shut Philly down. They'll have to call Mick Mill to come in, bring his backup boys to knock him. Honestly, bro, it'll be a riot, fam.
I think it'll be a quick way to undo a lot of the good work and good graces that WWE have done in the last while. But that was the men's Rumble. Obviously, there was 2 other matches in between as well. Roman retained his title. Logan Paul retained his US title as well. But the Rumble was good. Who else within the Rumble matches would you say looked very good? Although they didn't win, these people had like good showings.
From what I remember, I'm trying to think. Who was the last 4 again? Who was the last 4? Do you know what it is? It's a shame. Jay could have had a great Rumble. Jay Uso could have a great Rumble because of how long he stayed in the ring, but he didn't really do much. He was just hiding all the time on the floor. You see it, Jay Uso. But I'm trying to think who was in the last 4 that had a great Rumble.
So I don't think anyone particularly in the last 4. I think Gunther was good, but that's
Gunther was good.
Really good. Drew was good as well for the time he was in.
Yeah.
I think Braun Breaker had a standout.
Oh,
performance.
yeah. I forgot about Braun Breaker. I forgot who eliminated Braun Breaker.
Dominic Mysterio.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I thought Braun Breaker had a standout performance. To only be in there for 5 minutes and cause all the damage he caused, I thought that was great. In the women's rumble, Jordan Grace, I thought she was brilliant. Maybe it's just novelty because it's someone new to see, sort of thing. But I think she had a really good rumble as well.
I'm checking out the amount of eliminations people have done, and Cody and Braun Breaker tied up with 4 eliminations.
Yeah, and Cody was in there for half the rumble.
Yeah,
and Braun Breaker was in there for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. 5 minutes, 5 minute 19. Crazy.
Yeah. So, yeah, proper cool performance. Yeah. Yeah. Who else had a good showing? Anyone remember in the comments?
I'm trying to see it.
Abe said they wasted Lashley in there.
Yeah, Lashley didn't make sense. Lashley was in there for 1 minute. He came out, and after he got rushed
he
by
eliminated Cross.
Yeah,
and then Cross pulled him out, and then these men started having a 6-man tag on the outside. It's like, yeah man.
Mysterio was in there for 33 minutes. I'm sure he done
Mysterio.
33 minutes.
He eliminated Braun Breaker. I don't remember anything else he done. He obviously done a hot tag to R-Truth as well.
I can't lie. Jey Uso's in there for 15 minutes. Got 1 elimination. That's embarrassing, fam.
Jey Uso did nothing. Yeah, this is it.
50 minutes, bro.
Like, Jey Uso did nothing. Like, Gloddy says Liv Morgan. She had a nice little cameo. Nia Jax, Nia Jax was good. Good to see her eliminate some people. She looked strong before, obviously. Then Jade Cargill entered.
Yeah, Nia Jax got 8 eliminations. Jade Cargill got 3 eliminations. Bailey got 7 eliminations.
Okay.
Yes.
Bailey was good. Bailey's broken the record now for the longest time in the Rumble for a woman.
1 hour.
minutes. Yeah.
So
yeah, man. All in all, it was a good show, and obviously we now move towards Elimination Chamber in a couple of weeks in Australia. Stadium show. Gonna probably have 2 Elimination Chamber matches, men's one, women's one, to see who else is gonna challenge for titles come Mania. Yeah. Anything you are early doors predicting or looking forward to for Elimination Chamber?
Rhea Ripley is probably going to main event that Elimination Chamber show. Probably against some, I don't know who. Maybe Nia Jax probably gets a match then. Probably loses that match, but Nia Jax versus Rhea Ripley probably be the match. It's deep because I would love Grayson Waller to do something, but Grayson Waller is like, I don't know, man.
Put him in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, maybe. But what's he gonna do? What was he gonna win?
No, he's not gonna win. Just put him in the Elimination Chamber so he gets a showing in his country, innit? Like, that's it. I think it's fine. They put last year or so. Was it last year? They put Montez Ford in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, he smashed it.
He had a great showing. Done nothing after that. No follow up at all. All till now. But Grayson Waller on his home turf, that's a safe place to put him. There'll still be another 5 men in the ring to go up against. So but I think you're bang on. Rhea at this point, no Roman, no Seth, no Gunther,
no CM Punk,
no CM Punk. Yeah, exactly. So I think Rhea she probably would have been a great choice to main event regardless of all the names, but I think now nailed on. Her and Nia Jax is probably one of the biggest feuds happening on the TV programming right now. So they should probably main event that show.
No, facts.
What other Australians are there? Indy Hartwell.
A
tag team title match.
Wait, is Indy Hartwell Australian? Yeah, she's Australian. Yeah.
Bronson Reed.
He's New Zealand, isn't it? Or Australia?
Oh, he's in New Zealand. Okay.
Let me check. Let me double check. Let me not.
He's down under. Either way, he's down under.
He's down under. No, he's Australian. He's Australian. Bronson Reed's Australian. He's Australian.
Okay, so maybe give him a match. I don't know.
A match, yeah.
He just lost to Jey Uso on.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Raw. That was a bit,
So Yeah, there's a couple talents. The Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae can have a tag team championship match against Kabuki Warriors or something. Yeah, we'll see how much they do here in terms. It'll probably be about a 6-7 person or 6-7 match card. And just we'll see from there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then. But yeah, guys, that was this week in WWE. Obviously, we got SmackDown on the weekend where, like we say, Naomi should show up there. And if we don't see obviously Jade Cargill tonight on NXT, we watch SmackDown hoping that she turns up there as well. I guess one last question.
It's a throwback. We'll be in a throwback today.
We can do a throwback.
So what's the funniest eliminations you've ever seen in your life? Elimination.
Royal Rumble elimination.
Yeah. Because I've got one already. That one was
the funniest.
Yeah.
All right, go on. What's yours?
Do you remember? I forgot where Rumble was. Yeah, I think it was 2003 or 4. Yeah, Snitsky was on the side of the rope, and Paul London tried to duck. He tried to duck. Yeah. He ducked one, ducked two, then straight wiped. He wiped, bro. The way Paul London flew,
did you do like a shooting star press when he landed? Like,
yeah. Basically flips for her, bro. The way Paul London landed, yeah, bro, hilarious, brother. It says 2005. Yeah. That was deep, bro. I thought South of me, the man got ripped in half, fam. But I think that's the funniest, one of the funniest. And also, I think in 97, there was one Mexican wrestler, I forgot his name. He eliminated himself.
Yeah.
He jumped on the top and eliminated himself. I forgot his name, but that was funny.
Yeah. I don't know about funny. I've got like iconic eliminations that will.
What's an iconic one for you?
Like Maven eliminating Undertaker.
Yeah, that was something.
It will never leave me because of predominantly because of the beating Maven received after.
Yeah.
Was it? I can't remember. I can't remember the year. Them years where Shawn Michaels was chasing down the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, that was like 2008.
The Rumble. Yeah, something like that. Shawn Michaels, the way he chased down the when he got eliminated in that Rumble, wanted to get back in and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Drew eliminating Lesnar.
That was funny.
In 2020, I think was iconic.
That was good. That was like great. Even the whole thing
the Claymore.
Yeah.
What thing?
When he was standing, it's like, and after the fan will pop it in. Oh yeah, it was good. When they
zoomed the camera out.
Yeah. You see Drew like, that was sick. Man, and after the Rumble when Brock Lesnar came in as a champ, was he champion?
He wasn't champion, but he came in first,
and he eliminated everyone.
And he was on eliminating
everyone. Yeah,
like no one can face him, basically.
Yeah,
and then he got to number 16, and Drew came in, and the Claymore. He got the low blow from Ricochet, and the Claymore and sent man over the top rope.
Like, that was great, man.
Brilliant stuff, man. Drew deserved a crowd for that main event.
He did, man. He really did, man.
Hopefully, he can circle back around to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. Let's leave it there. Big up you guys again. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like Anafi said, there's other content that come out today on the channel. There's an Okada video for you guys to check out. And if you're into your 2K, if you're into your 2K at 10:30, we got an episode from our 2K series dropping as well. So you can check that out too. Next week, I don't think there's any E because we will be at Hustle.
Oh yes, we will. Yeah, I forgot about that. We will be at Hustle next week.
We will more than likely be at Hustle. So there may not be an episode of E, or if what we can try to do is maybe Friday. Do it a day before.
Or the Friday, maybe, because we can basically wrap up NXT as well. I'll probably do SmackDown. Yeah. So just stay tuned to the socials. We'll let you know when the episode comes. It'll probably come out maybe earlier in that week or so. We'll let you guys know. But yeah, stay locked in to WrestThings. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.